Hey guys, it's Mrs. Christensen. It's sports day. Go Cubs. Happy Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, March 31st, 2020, and we are on day 2 of e-learning this week. I am back in Lily's room, ready for our morning message, and I was thinking it would be good for us to start just by thinking of something that we're really thankful for and kind of grateful for. And one of the things that I am really grateful for is technology. I'm not the most techie person, but I'm super happy that we were able to meet yesterday and be able to see each other. If you weren't able to meet up with us yesterday, we will for sure do that again. But it was so good to see your faces, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. Thank you for signing in and helping me learn. The other thing that I'm really grateful for is even though I wish that we could be together, this is definitely pushing me to learn something new. So I am learning a lot of stuff with technology, and so I'm very thankful for that. Yesterday I had you guys answer a question, and it was, would you rather have a magic carpet or a personal robot? And believe it or not, when I asked you that question and you guys gave me your answer, I collected data. So now I have data, I have hard facts, I have numbers based on your opinions. And so I collected that data and I turned it into a graph like that. So you notice at the top, I put the title, okay? The title is, would you rather have a magic carpet or a personal robot? I went through when I was collecting the data, I used tally marks, right? And so here's my magic carpet, here's my robot, and I used tally marks. So as I was counting up how many people said what, I used tallies to help me do that. So there's that connection, right? Why is it so important for us to understand tallies and be able to read tallies and write tallies? Is that it can help us collect data. And so I went ahead and I did that, and I came up with 17 people in our class would prefer to have a magic carpet than a robot, and 8 would prefer to have the robot. I can now take this and I can make a picture graph, and this is what you're going to be talking about today. Okay, so I have here, I have my magic carpet, I have my robot, and then down here I have my key. And so the picture I'm going to use is a smiley face, and this smiley face is going to stand for one student, and the key is telling me that. So that way I know when I'm counting these little people or these little faces, I'm going to be counting by 1. And so again, if you look here, if I put my finger on the magic carpet and I run my finger across, I can now count and find out how many liked the magic carpet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, I'm sorry, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There we go. I need to look at it when I'm counting. All right, and then we have our personal robot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I look at this, the picture graph helps me see and understand a couple other things that maybe looking at the numbers might not let me see as well. You can clearly see, right, that more people wanted to have a magic carpet than a personal robot. On the flip, you could see that fewer people wanted a personal robot than a magic carpet. I can even compare, and this is a little bit trickier, but I could find out how many more people liked the magic carpet or would prefer to have a magic carpet than a personal robot. And to do that, right, when we compare, we look at what's the same and we look at what's different. And so I could look and I could say same, 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 same. Uh-oh. Look at all this. This is our different. This is the difference. This is how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now by using this, I can easily see that there are 9 more people who preferred to ride the magic carpet or to have a magic carpet than a personal robot. On the flip side, I can also say that there are 9 fewer students that wanted a personal robot than a magic carpet. So data at its best. There you go. So you can collect data on anything. And in fact, during this unit, you're going to have opportunities to collect data and ask people questions and then use your tallies and turn it into a graph to help you read and understand. How cool is that? So there's definitely another question. Please answer, and I will have our data and our data ready for you tomorrow. All right, it is Tuesday, and so if you were in on Tuesday, you'd be filling out your morning or number of the week sheet. And so here we go. We're just going to do this together. This week's number is 20. I can write it in standard form. I can also spell the word. I could write it in word form. 20. T-W-E-N-T-Y. 20. And if you were to look, that Y at the end is making that E sound because it's a two-syllable word. 20. If I were to pull that number apart and think about what number's in the tens place and what number's in the ones place, if I were to write it in our T-chart like that, remember, I can now see that 20 is made up of 2 tens and 0 ones. And so again, if you were to think about it in terms of tens and ones, 2 tens is 10, 20. So 20 plus 0 ones, 0 is always 0. 20 plus 0 is 20. If I'm looking at a drawing, if I wanted to draw the number 20, again, I know it's 2 tens, so I'm going to draw 2 10 sticks. And if there are 0 ones, I don't have to draw anything else. So just 2 10 sticks equals 20. If we're on our hundreds chart, and I have 20 here, if I go one more, 20, one more would be 21. One less would be, 19. If I'm going to add 10 more, if I'm at 20, that's 2 tens. So one more 10 would be 3 tens, and so we're at 30. If I were to go 10 less, if I have 2 tens and I take one away, right? Now I have 1 10, right? And 0 1, so it's 10. If I'm at 20 here, if I use my greater than less than sign, over here, the alligator is wanting to eat 20, so that means this number over here needs to be less. Good. Can you think of a number that is less than 20? Go ahead and yell it out. I'll pretend that I can hear you. All right, let's say, I'm going to say 15. 15 is less than 20, or if I was reading it, 20 is greater than 15. Here I have 20 again. My alligator mouth, though, is wanting to eat this number. That means I need a number that is greater than 20. A number that greater than 20. Think. What's a number greater than 20? All right, good. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say 25. And if I was to read this, though, from left to right, it would be 20 is less than 25. Good. All right, 20. I'm going to count by ones. Here we go. You count it out for me. If I'm at 20, what comes next? Good. 21, then 22, then 23, then 24. And again, there's that pattern. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, if I'm at 20, let's go backwards. Here we go. If I go backwards, 20, 19, good. 18, good. 17. And again, there's that pattern, 9, 8, 7. All right, friends. Today, we're going to have some fun. You're going to learn about picture graphs. We're going to continue to talk about our long A. We have our AI and our AY, 2 letters, but 1 sound. Long A says A, good. And then we're also going to be talking about describing characters. We're going to read a fun story called King Khufu and the Moon. And we're going to describe our characters. Remember, when we describe a character, we're thinking about the things that they say and the things that they do. All right, friends, enjoy your e-learning day 2. Keep it up. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. Your parents are proud of you. And most importantly, you should be proud of you. Keep it up. Bye, guys.